thing for a minute.
All right.
Actually, no, I got yelled at. Well, not yelled, but got mine one time.
So, hinge. What do you think of when you hear the word hinge?
A door hinge.
A door hinge. What does a door hinge do?
It opens and closes.
Put some WD-40 on it.
Oh, yeah, opens and closes.
It opens and closes the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if we think about the hinge forming an angle, the smaller the angle, the closer the door is to being closed, right?
Yeah.
The larger the angle, the more wide open it is, right? The further away it is. So your hinge theorem kind of works exactly like a hinge on a door. It's just we're going to be comparing actual angles and lengths of triangles. So please fill in the blank to the hinge theorem in your notes. It states that if two sides of one triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, then, and the included angle, oh, you got one?
I know I had one. I couldn't find it.
The included angle of the first is larger than the included angle of the second. Then the third side of the first is longer than the third side of the second. Okay, now let's see if we can envision this. We've got my left arm, we've got my right arm. So from fingertip to elbow is one side of a triangle, other side of the triangle, and then we've got the invisible side that's between my elbows. Does everybody see what's happening with my triangle? Can you see the invisible line using your imagination? Okay, so right now, let's say up here is maybe about 60 degrees. I don't know if it exactly is. So 60 degrees, we've got this distance from elbow to elbow. If I were to widen my angle up here at my fingertips to maybe 100 degrees, did the length get shorter or smaller?
Shorter.
Longer.
Longer, right? Okay, so it's more spread out. So hinge theorem. Do I have two, so let's pretend I have this triangle here, and then I went whoop, and then over here it made my 100-degree angle. Would these two triangles be congruent? Yes. Well, I guess they're not congruent. Never mind, they're not congruent. Do they have two congruent sides? Yes. So my lengths of my arms do not change. So if two sides of one triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, and the included angle is larger, so 100 degrees is larger than 60 degrees, then this distance was longer than this distance. This is the hinge theorem. So what does that look like on an actual diagram? So here we have triangle XVW and triangle RST. Do you have two sets of congruent sides? Yeah, I got one here, there's one there. I'm always going to give you two sets of congruent sides, so you don't really need to be checking that, and you don't really need your phone for this either. Then if you look at the included angle between them, I have an 86-degree angle and a 35-degree angle. Which one's larger? 86. So if I go to the side opposite of that, it takes me to side WX. If I go to the side opposite of the 35, it takes me to RT. So which one would be the longer side? The blue or the yellow side? The blue, right? Because it's opposite the larger angle. So what type of inequality sign should I put in the blank? Remember, your alligator wants to eat the bigger thing, so I'm going to have it open to WX, which is a greater than sign. That's your hinge theorem. It also works in reverse. Given the sides, then compare the actual angles. Okay, so here we're looking at angle PST. So where is angle PST? We'll start at P, go down to S, and then to T, which would be this angle right here. Angle SPR would be this angle up here. Okay, so we'll call this angle 1, this angle 2, just to make life easy right now. Which one do you think is bigger, 1 or 2?
1.
1. Why?
Because it's a bigger section.
Because it has the bigger side opposite of it, right? So was that PST or SPR? PST, good. So that's the larger one, so we're going to put a greater than sign. Hinge theorem. So now let's put it into context. I'm very proud of this diagram that I made. So we got Pat and Andy at a camp. If I have Pat, am I talking about Pat first? Pat hikes 5 miles to the west. Then he pivots and goes 45 degrees due south. And for 3 miles, we got Andy going 5 miles, pivots 65 degrees, and goes 3 miles. So they traveled the same amount of miles, but because of that degrees different, the distance from base camp is different. So the question is, who is closest? It is correct with Andy. Why is Andy the closest?
That's from 65.
Is the exterior angle. What's the interior angle? Try again. 115, good. What's the interior angle here at the 45 degree?
135.
135.
Oh my god.
So who has the smaller included angle?
Big end.
Andy.
Andy,
So Andy would be closer because the angle is smaller. Okay? Questions with hinge theorem? That is it. So this is what you're going to do. What?
So was it, we got 115 by doing 65 plus 45?
No, we did 180 because these make a linear pair. So 180 minus 65 gets you to the 115. Okay? All right, so this